Hi guys, welcome to Franken Game Jam 2019. I'm super happy that it worked out so quickly again after last November. Basically, when Franken Game Jam 2018 finished, I thought immediately, this has to happen again, and well, now not even a year later, we're here again, so super cool. It's really hot, be sure to drink enough, maybe get some ice cream. Super cool that you're here, even though it's so hot. And yeah, before we kick off the jam, I have a couple of things to say. One, I'm communicating in English right now, obviously, and that's because we have an awesome English-speaking community here in Franconia, and they want to understand what the fuck I'm talking about, so that's basically for them. And I would suggest everyone, if you notice anyone talking English, if anyone of you guys is an English speaker, do not hesitate to talk to everyone in English. I'm pretty sure everyone in the Franconian game dev community can speak English, can communicate a bit in English, and if you can't communicate in English, then communicate in C# or something. I don't know. Anyway, we have a Twitter hashtag and a Discord server set up. Discord server is bit.ly/FrankenGames. You can check that out if you aren't there yet. And the Twitter hashtag is #FrankenGameJam 2019 or #FrankenGameJam, whatever you want. Yeah, if we get that one rolling, the Twitter hashtag, then really helps establish that sense of community, I think. Really helps, everyone to get a feeling for each other, and I mean, that's what this is about connecting each other. Then also, we start at the end of this keynote and add to 48 hours to whatever time it is, should be between 6 and 7, and whenever that time comes, then the game jam is over. By that time, you should have uploaded your game to jams.gamejolt.io/FrankenGameJam 2019. That is the URL where you upload your games, and make sure you do it in time. And if you, for whatever reason, need to upload the game after that, then just shoot me an email or write me on the server. We can figure something out anyways. Basically 48 hours, that's what this is about. And then we have free pizza, again twice for this year's Franken Game Jam, and that wouldn't have been possible without our amazing sponsors, which were Upias, Games Bavaria, and Colibri Games. All of them supported us with the good old money. And yeah, they are all actually looking for new employees right now, so if you want to work in the games industry, check out their company websites and they might have a job for you. And then I will hand it off to Nico, who has a short message for you from our co-host BFM Bayreuth.
Liebe Entwickler, wir freuen uns, als Co-Veranstalter gemeinsam mit euch den zweiten Franken Game Jam erleben zu können. Hängt euch rein! Wir als BFM betreiben Forschung zu Fragestellungen, die den Mittelstand bewegen, und transferieren im Rahmen von mittlerweile über 80 wissenschaftlichen Projekten breites Fachwissen in die Unternehmen. Dabei ist im Lauf der Zeit ein attraktives Unternehmensnetzwerk aus fast 120 Mitgliedern aller Unternehmensgrößen entstanden, die von unserer Arbeit und dem Netzwerk selbst profitieren. Neben Projektarbeit bieten wir Unternehmen außerdem eine Vielzahl an Dienstleistungen im Bereich der Verknüpfung von Wissenschaft und Praxis. So führen wir Befragungen durch, vermitteln Abschlussarbeiten, unterstützen bei Forschungsprojekten sowie Veranstaltungen. Eines unserer aktuellen Projekte, das vom Bayerischen Staatsministerium für Wirtschaft, Landesentwicklung und Energie geförderte digitale Gründerzentrum Teil 2 Netzwerkaktivitäten, erstellt bereits seit 2017 ein stetig wachsendes Netzwerk aus Gründern, etablierten Unternehmen sowie Forschungsinstitutionen. Dabei führen wir eine große Zahl Veranstaltungen zu interessanten Fragestellungen aus Gründung und Digitalisierung durch, die als Netzwerkplattform zur interbetrieblichen Kommunikation dienen. Auf diese Weise liefern wir wichtigen Input durch renommierte Referenten, vor allem aber profitieren Unternehmen von neuen Kontakten innerhalb des Netzwerks, welche im Rahmen des Projektes neu geknüpft werden. Durch das Zusammenbringen etablierter Unternehmen und Start-ups entstehen neuartige und innovative Problemlösungsansätze sowie beiderseitige Synergien. Deshalb, habt ihr selbst ein Startup oder seid schon länger im Geschäft und wollt dabei sein im Netzwerk Digitales Gründerzentrum? Dann schaut vorbei auf www.bfm-bayreuth.de und kontaktiert mich per Anruf oder E-Mail. Ich freue mich auf euch. Bis dahin viel Erfolg beim Franken Game Jam und eine gute Zeit. Euer Nico.
Thank you very much, Nico. And all left for me now is to say happy jamming and hand it off to Hans Ippisch of Intellivision Entertainment, who will be presenting this year's Franken Game Jam keynote. Have fun, guys.
Hello everyone out there, and thank you for your interest in Franken Game Jam 2019. The second Franken Game Jam begins on the 28th of June and ends 40 hours later and on the 30th of June. I have the great honor to be the host of this Franken Game Jam and to announce the topic of this year's Game Jam. Actually, I didn't have to think a very long time when Paul asked me a few weeks ago what the topic could be. But at that time, when Paul asked me, it was sometime in April, I couldn't tell him the details of my new profession. But now the E3 in Los Angeles just was 2 weeks ago, and my professional move has been announced. And as you could see, I'm working now for Intellivision and I'm heading the European division. So I would like to explain you a little bit of the background, why we have this topic and why I'm wearing this shirt and what it means. More than a year ago, Tommy Tallarico, well known as record-breaking video games musician and host of Video Games Live, he asked me to become a member of the advisory board of Intellivision Entertainment, where he became CEO and president 1 year ago. Tommy not only had the vision to launch a brand new Intellivision games console, he also had the vision to change the way of gaming or build a new type of gaming. And Intellivision Amico, that is the name of the new system, is designed to bring people back to the roots of gaming with a home entertainment system that invites everyone together and play games together side by side. And as Paul just described it, let's go back to the couch. That's it, what it's all about. The people in America recently always said at the E3, oh, that's a couch co-op console, and that's the right word. You sit on the couch and you play together, play against each other, or at least you have fun, and that's the most important thing. Amico means friend in Italian, and that means that we are connected to one to another with the console and not well, torn apart on our own. We want skilled gamers, newbies, kids, families, women and men to play together and have an absolute blast. Actually, I can't play with my kids because I'm losing all the time. I don't try Fortnite. I even lose in Mario Kart. So maybe with Intellivision Amico, we're gonna have fun together again. As you can imagine now, I told you a little bit about Intellivision Amico and what we are planning to release in October 2020. The topic of this year's Franken Game Jam is bringing gaming back to family, or our motto is bringing gaming back to the couch. How did video gaming begin? Here actually, that's from the 80s, that's my original disc box. You can see here Danger Freak, Kangaroo, Summer Games. Of course, that's a safety copy. The originals are in the room. But at that time, gaming was simple and easy. Everyone could join and have a try. And that's how gaming actually began. Because if you ask me, when did I have the best moments in gaming? It was playing against my friends in my room, playing winter games, summer games, or later on playing Bomberman. And that was really what was gaming all about. And we want to create games that bring back this kind of fun. I think you now understand where we are heading to with this Franken Game Jam in this year. So I have 3 modifiers for this. Of course, you can do whatever you want. It's like with Intellivision Amico, we have 10 commandments for each developer. And it's helpful if you really be aware what you can do, but of course you can do what you want. You don't have to follow the rules or modifiers. If you don't know what to do, then you can work with it. And these are the modifiers. Every game must be playable with very little instruction. That's number 1. If you have to explain for half an hour how it works, then it won't work. Every game must be 2D or 2.5D. 3D models are okay, but not rotating 3D worlds. Again, you can do what you want, but many people find it confusing to have real 3D and have rotating worlds, and then they don't want to play. And every game should try to incorporate a two-player mode if possible. Of course, if you have the best single-player game ever, then it's fine. But basically, if you think about how can you play with 2 or 3 or 4, probably at the same time, then it helps. So these are the modifiers for this year's Franken Game Jam. I'm really looking forward to the results, and let me tell you this. Tommy, Tellerico and we will take a look at the results, and maybe one of your games will be published in 2020 on our Intellivision Amico console. Wouldn't that be great? And I'm not joking about that. It's very easy. 5 teams in Bavaria actually working on games for Amico. They will be available at launch, and you can be the next one. So I wish you all the best. Ich wünsche euch viel Erfolg, viel Spaß und eine gute Zeit. Ciao.